Okay. Ah, the Phantom of the Opera, and this appears to be an ultimatum. Huh? I'm all for it, but why would a Phantom demand Christine play the lead role? That's also the thing, right? The Phantom puts Christine always on the spot because she's always being mentioned, and then people obviously hate her more. It's like you're achieving the opposite of what you want.
This is most annoying, most aggravating. Does he think he owns this opera house or something?
Again slamming the table.
We are to restore Madame Curie's shop. Again the table, and he wants his exclusive seat back. Again the table.
Must we let
Christine Daae sing the lead role instead of Miss Alonso?
the lead role belongs to me? I don't know what voice I gave her.
That damn Phantom, that damn Daae, that damn Madame Giri,
Who is, I think, standing right in front of us. Richard, you'll break the desk.
that damn show.
Sir, apart from Miss Alonso, Mr. Miss Juan, Madame Giri have also come to see you.
What? Madame Giri? What's she doing here? Didn't we fire her?
I'm terribly sorry to barge in on you like this. The matter of the fact is that I received a letter from the Phantom of the Opera this morning. According to the letter, you must reinstate me to my job as the box keeper.
Madame Giri, would you come here for a moment? Please turn around and face the other direction.
Mr. Richard, why are you... But that was rude. Your fiends are to rot in hell. You are to drown with your faces buried in the pigsty mud. Just you wait and see. Let go. Let me go. You want to take a beating? I have a stick. And now you're blatantly threatening the use of physical violence.
Viscount, keep your mouth shut. I've never been so infuriated.
Please calm yourselves. Miss Alonso, what brings you here? My voice, what could I give her? The letter! I've received the letter as well. That's not the voice I want to have. What's this thing about you falling ill, Miss Alonso? I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with me at all. Just read this letter. Oh, she slapped it on the floor. Everyone's angry here. If you sing this evening, an unimaginable misfortune shall fall upon your head. A misfortune far graver than death itself.
Well, I'll be. That's a pretty explicit threat.
Normally, I wouldn't bat an eye for such foolish words. But this is clearly a conspiracy. Someone wants to take me down. Richard, look at the handwriting. It looks exactly like the writing in our letter, doesn't it?
Then that means...
This is clearly a challenge to my authority. It's obvious Christine Daae was involved in this. Hey, acting all clueless at the beginning was just a calculated act. She's dying to take my place. Huh? We've already
taken measures about that.
You are the biggest star of the opera house, and we won't let anything happen to you. After all that I've done to get here, after all those years. See, that's what I'm saying. She had to work hard to get where she is, and it's unfair that someone like Christine, who also works very hard, but, you know, should just get something, even though apparently she is not as good or something. I don't know. I'm like, you have to be fair and reasonable. Like, give Daae a bigger role than just a background singer because she is good, and she should work her way onto the top, just like Carlotta did, because I'm sure she didn't start out as the main role, and she had to wait for more, what's the word? Not educated, more knowledgeable singers, more experienced singers who are older than her or not, to make way for her, because, you know, that's just how it is. You'd better deal with that little wrench. Fuck! That clock! He looks like he's eating something. Yum, yum, yum. You'd better deal with that little wench thoroughly. Otherwise, there's no telling what I might do first out of sheer rage. Wait, what did you just say? Whoa, there's a lot going on. Blop, how dare they to Christine, damn ghost. Miss Alonso is surely angry. Calm down, Viscount. Miss Alonso can beat you down in a heartbeat. If you dare try to harm Christine in any way, you will regret it, no matter how famous and popular you are. Hey, what's your relationship with that little wench? I've aided her in many ways. I never call Christine that again. Aided her in many ways. Have you ever been by her side and consoled her when she cried, wanting to return to Sweden? Have you once helped her out when that damn choir director yelled at her for singing like a squirt? Have you once been by her side when she needed help? No, not always, but I love... Look at you. You're just an aristocrat eager to seduce one of the singers.
That's true, Miss Alonso. This is Viscount Raoul de Chagny, second son of the famous Chagnys.
It's my pleasure, your highness. Isn't it little boy's nap time soon? Young and rich, yet nothing of any worth to do, am I right? I'm embarrassed. Yes, I've done everything I just said for Christine, and then some. But, how could you understand how I feel? Being betrayed by someone I cared so deeply for? I understand your feelings. Damn, I'll pickle them all in a vinegar. What is this woman? She's as intimidating as my military academy's drill sergeant. Miss Alonso, please calm yourself. We are trying our best here. Sure, trying your best to kick her out, you mean?
Is no one interested in me?
Okay. Here's my attention. Yes, I'm too busy giving him the attention he needs. Mr. Commissary, there's no attention for you. So annoying, kick him out. What brings you here, Mr. Commissary?
I too have received the letter.
What?
It looks like the same handwriting.
That damn phantom! He really has a knack for getting under your skin. I really want to meet the phantom.
What does it say?
Let
me read it to you. What terrible handwriting, by the way. Even my son's writing is more legible than this. The bongos of terror. Do not dare to spread your foolishness across the entire opera house. It would serve you best to halt your false investigation into Christine Day. Otherwise, a small disaster shall fall upon you too. So it says. How could you call such an elite officer as me foolish?
Well, he'd even threaten the police, Commissary. How outrageous.
So many threatening letters. We'd have to compare and analyze the handwriting of the prime suspects.
Wait a minute. A false investigation? This is the second time. I demand you explain what this false investigation is.
And what if we refuse? Then what will we do?
Surprise us again like you did the last time? Ha 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 ha! We're all so evil and funny. That music score, it must be of significance. I'm gonna threaten your livelihood, and you thought I'd stay put, Viscount, you're incapable of being intimidating and the terrifying Viscount of Chagny. I'm not out. I'm terrifying. I can be very evil. Haha. Whoosh. Oh! Oh! I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna puff.
Viscount, what do you think you're doing?
Ha! Oh my, look what I've done. I spilled ink on the Phantom's letter. Mr. Richard, why are you staring at me like that? Did you want to keep the Phantom's letter?
That's not what is important here. My masterpiece has been ruined. You shall pay for this.
Ah, Mr. Richard, that's what you would call a masterpiece? It's my honor to have stopped this rubbish from being released into the world.
Viscount de Chagny! I've had enough. God, Remy!
All of you, get in here! This instant! Stop this Count de Chagny!
Oi. Hello.
What's the matter, Mr. Benjamin? Kick this Count de Chagny out of here this instant!
I must say, I respect your love for physical violence. We apologize, Miss Count. We are merely following orders. Whee! Aye. Really? What is wrong with this opera house and its managers? I must stop them in order to help Christine. Don't you think something is strange, though? This seems to go beyond Christine Day's little personal revenge. For if it were just her, how could the letters have reached the managers? This must be a huge, organized conspiracy.
You're right, Miss Alonso.
The xylophone.
I do have a hunch. I'm talking about Madame Giry.
Madame Giry, you just kicked her out.
Madame Giry may be fabricating these letters out of her grudge for being fired. We already know that the lady works for the Phantom, don't we?
In that case, Mr. Monchamar, you suspect Madame Giry.
That's correct. Madame Giry must have written these letters. Remy, bring the woman here.
You just kicked her out, sir.
Who cares? Bring her back at once.
Someone had the hiccups. Viscount de Chagny, would you be able to speak to Madame Giry? Couldn't you do that yourself? What? Tip of an iceberg destroyed a masterpiece on purpose to infuriate someone. I got an achievement. Nice. Well, I'm afraid she might try to slap me or worse. I may be beaten as well. I didn't do anything though. Where's she? Ah, there. I found her! Mister, I wouldn't do such a thing. Yeah, she wouldn't. What was her voice? I was hoping she would be done.
Let go! I said let go! I'm Madame Giry! Out of the way, you fools! I must see the managers!
Toof. Oh, there you are, madame.
Why? Do they have unfinished business with me?
The managers are looking for you.
Looking for me? What for?
Well, you'll see for yourself if you follow me. I will go with you. Viscount, you will. If they try to kick you out again, I will notify the press.
Oh, how splendid of you.
And I will settle matters. Okay, and I will settle these matters regarding Christine once and for all. Fine. Let's all go to the manager's office. Ooh. In and here. How do you call it? Back and forth to return to where I was kicked out. Yeah. It's a back and a forth, and then a forth and a back again. Oi! Madame Giry has arrived along with Mrs. Countess Chagny. Hey.
So, what did you need me for?
Oh, it's nothing. We just absolutely need you, you see. She just asked what you need her for, and you said absolutely nothing, we need you. What? Please write. A misfortune far graver than death itself. Right here, please.
That's easy. There. Done. Anything else?
We do need one more thing.
Please write what you just wrote with your left hand.
I really don't understand what you want from me.
Ha! We got her now. Her left hand's writing is...
It's beautiful.
I was actually born left-handed. I trained myself hard to use my right hand instead.
I think that was a very aristocratic thing. When you were left-handed, you had to learn to be right-handed because the right hand is the more beautiful one or some bullshit. I don't know. I think, like, how many people are right-handed? It's like 80% or something, or 90% of humanity. Not a lot of people are left-handed or can write both with both hands. I can't do it. It's actually quite sad.
But I can still do all sorts of things with my left hand. A lot of things. I may be old, but I know how to use these hands.
Oh, surely you can work as a boxkeeper with your left hand.
Yeah.
Very well. Off you go then, madame.
So, am I going to get my job back or not?
I suggest you leave at once if you don't want to be literally kicked out again.
Dickheads!
So it wasn't Madame Guidi who wrote these letters. What great detectives you are. I see you're brilliant at framing innocent people. Now that Madame Guidi has been found innocent, I demand an explanation regarding Christine and the bouquet case.
Miss Count de Chagny, it would be best if you leave too.
Ah, will you try to force me out once more? I'd better be grateful if you don't literally kick me out. I can see myself out. Move out of the way. God damn it, Remy. Have some fucking spine. Now that I'm gone, they'll surely start talking about Christine. I'll try to hear what I can for the now. This is all for Christine. Oh, spying.
What a miserable mess! I should first ask Richard if he has any useful ideas.
Whee! Mitchell's personal drawer. Richard, please pick your shit up. Anything with him? No. Anything with her? Any good ideas? My personal drawer. That doesn't make sense. Why would he say that? Viscount, do you enjoy being kicked out? You should say it to him, but we're talking to him, so... Who is it? I don't know. This is aesthetically wrong. It's also very suspicious. Writing music while on duty.
Richard, do you have any ideas?
Nothing about the Phantom or Madame Guidi, but a fabulous melody came to mind. Let's see. The part with the wind instruments in unison should be in E minor.
Richard, you're even more useless than Mr. Commissary.
I? Useless? And here I am with a box of eclairs. Oh, I love eclairs. It's my favorite dessert. Care to try? The cheering. Woo! The eclairs. Woo! It's my favorite dessert. Care to try one?
No, thank you. You enjoy, sir.
Mr. Richard? Miss Alonso?
Is this a joke? How can you eat under such circumstances?
Mr. Commissary, something is wrong here.
Oh, is it?
What the fuck?
I prefer crispy desserts.
I shall keep that in mind. Oh my god.
This is incredibly aggravating. I thought for sure that it was Madame Guidi.
Oh my god. But at this point, like,
Forget about it. Let's leave the persons truly in charge alone. But we still have an ace up our sleeves, don't we?
What do you mean?
Ah, Miss Alonso, you'll want to hear this. We've been gradually removing opportunities for Christine Day to perform here.
See, that's a dick move. Why?
We could stop her from performing even the smallest parts, or even in the chorus.
Okay, now you will get... You know, now if anything happens to you, it's like kinda deserved, because don't be so mean just because you think she did something that is not even proven.
That's what she deserves for stabbing me in the back. By the way, what does Viscount de Chagny have to do with that little wench? He couldn't stop talking about her, it just kept going on and on. We are not sure. Perhaps he wishes to become her patron. Patron? What meticulous patron he is. I've just got a great idea. Would you care to hear?
I'd love to hear. Any good ideas?
My idea is...
And now the whisper, I don't think we can hear it.
Miss Alonso, you should be in politics, not the music industry.
Mr. A harbors a deep grudge for not being able to play the lead role.
What? No, she doesn't.
Threatens the opera house with the patron, Viscount de Chagny, backing her up. And Mr. Bouquet must have caught on to the conspiracy earlier on. Oh, that's a dig. Oh, you guys are awful. Oh, what was that? Why was the screen was red for a second? And so, adieu. Sounds like you've caught on very well, Mr. Moncharmin. The rumors spreading in the opera house right now are too vague, so we could flesh them out a little more. I believe that was Richard's idea, not mine.
I don't know about the customers, but the employees were somewhat swayed.
Now that it's come to this, I'll try to use my connection as well. I'll get the word out right away. Perfect, it's perfect. Anyways, I shall go meet that little wench. Is she even coming into the opera house? Now that such a rumor is so widespread, how could one even walk around in Paris with no shame? Miss Daye, well, she will sing at tonight's performance.
So if you're in luck, you'll see her before the performance.
All right, I'll see to it. Ooh. And everything you two have informed me of it's all true. Indeed, Remy overheard Miss Day talking. Okay, so they are lying to her. She believes them and is also helping them in the long run, which is like, see, that's why you shouldn't just listen to what someone says, but you should find out for yourself. It's always, it's a dark hole you're getting in there. Indeed, Remy overheard Miss Day talking. Am I right, Remy? And now Remy will lie too, because he's under the fuchtel of those two dudes. It's his job. Affirmative, Mr. Moncharmin. Then I shall find out if that little wench dares to say the same to my face. I've crushed all who have deceived me. Crushed them beyond any redemption. I wish you luck. Remy, did you hear everything we said?
Of course, sir.
Then go out there and spread the word.
Yes, sir. Oh, God.
Huh. Still, I feel uncomfortable. I shall discuss it with Richard.
With my boyfriend, I will discuss this. I feel uncomfortable. You have to... What the heck? If only this were gone, my authority will.
You have to support me emotionally, honey.
What's concerning you, darling? The police at Remy will take care of Miss Diane. And if this doesn't make her sign the resignation letter, then nothing will.
That is true, but I'm concerned over another matter.
And what might that be?
In any case, about box 5, perhaps we should take a look ourselves?
Are you truly afraid of the Phantom?
No, but we have to be certain. What if Madame Guidi has been fooling us?
All right, let's look into it, but just between the two of us.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. My heavens, I must warn Christine about this conspiracy. But she ended our relationship, so it will be awkward for me to visit her, because awkwardness overweighs like her entire career being in shambles, yes. Should I send her flowers again along with a letter? She might not read it. Ah! Okay. Everyone is in panic. Ooh, a letter written in red. Preparing for the performance, and then there's like a lot of other things. What the hell? This is taking forever. Chapter 2 is long. I feel like the first chapter wasn't that long. Destroy masterpiece on purpose to infuriate someone. Yes, characters. What do we have here? Also, there is someone over here. I know I said this in another episode too, but it's very hard to see the outline here. But I'm like, and I knew who it was too at one point, and I was like, and now I forgot, because I know who this is, right? This is the Phantom of the Opera we haven't seen yet, and I'm like, who is this? And it came to me when I edited, and then I forgot about it again. Carlotta Alfonso, her relationship with Christine. In a letter written in red, Carlotta is enraged with Christine after listening to the managers. Yup, that will happen. Carlotta is displeased with Raoul. Oh no. What a shame. So, the managers. In a letter written in red, the managers decide to visit box 5 without Madame Guidi and check out the Phantom story for themselves.
Oh, there's a lot. Okay. The managers heartlessly kick out Madame Giry when she returned with her reinstatement letter. The managers removed Madame Giry from their list of murder suspects when they see her handwriting. The managers accuse Christine of murder. The managers and Carlotta plot make sure Christine is taken down. What, plot to make sure? Maybe? The managers and Carlotta plot to make sure Christine is taken down. I feel like you don't say it like this, but nah, it's not my mother tongue, so what do I know? The managers are even more displeased with Raoul after he spilled ink over their music score. He's a bad boy. Oops. With the Angel of Music, Raoul believes that the Angel of Music has done nothing for Christine. Yep, okay. Raoul can't take it anymore and proceeds to spill ink on Richard's music score on purpose. He snapped. So we have here. The Phantom sent a letter via Madame Giry to the managers telling them to reinstate Madame Giry. The Phantom seems displeased that the managers ignored his demands. Understandable. The Phantom sent a message to Carlotta warning the prima donna not to take the lead role in the next performance. Right. Footnotes doesn't have anything. Oh. Office Boy Boxy. Going through everything. Just to get rid of the thing. Raoul, Perro Grec. Alright, that's it.